And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. So with Aldridge sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. They've got Antetokounmpo. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's LeBron James. And it's George in at the shooting guard. The second chance effort. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
SGA against James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
George with the bounce pass. George sets a screen for LeBron. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. O'Neal sets the screen for Giannis. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Leonard kicks to Chamberlain. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Leonard. A 3-ball. And a check with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Bulls. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
LeBron outside. Shoots the 3. Can't hit that one. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pippen. Back to SGA. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's George. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking in charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just hurt Wemby's advantage out there. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now LeBron. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Pass to George.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to James. Shoots over Pippen. Portland no good that time either.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's Giannis. SGA defending. Yep, that one goes.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
1:22 left to play in the first. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal with the steal. Wembanyama looking it over. Giannis outside. Stolen by Pippen. Pass to Leonard. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Shaq passes to George. On the wing, James. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Wembanyama has got 5 now.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
LeBron outside. No good that time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kareem, and it's Pippen in at the point. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Back to SGA. Chamberlain a screen from past the arc, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead as Kaká gets 2 points with the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander. And so George will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Fantastic work inside by LeBron.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Good ball. Oh, that was amazing!
Oh, my goodness.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo with the steal.
Yeah, he didn't read the defense very well there. He telegraphed that pass.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Nobody near Leonard. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
George, no good. Bulls trail by 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent D there from George. James, the bounce pass. A 3 from Wembanyama. Chicago grabs the miss. Chamberlain got 5 rebounds tonight. George with the steal. Chamberlain against O'Neal.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Blazers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
O'Neal hits them both.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. Uncovered. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's LeBron. A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. Portland no good that time either. Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Chicago.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Left side, George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 51 seconds left here in the second, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Portland leading by 7. James outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside, George. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
SGA surveying the defense. No one near him. And he connects with the jumper. SGA's got 13 points. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Portland. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 7.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Bulls trail by 10. So with Aldridge sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. We've got George Antetokounmpo out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's LeBron James. And it's O'Neal in at the center filling out the middle.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouling.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Trailblazers leading by 8. Outside, James. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, George. Kicks it out to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Portland needs to get off a shot. And it's Shaq missing. And Chicago has possession. Now, here's SGA. He's got 13. Bounce pass, Pippen. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 6 assists now in the game. LeBron outside. James gets inside and finishes.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
SGA kicks to Pippen. Back to SGA. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Pippen. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. With the shot. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Shaq dishing to LeBron. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. LeBron with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's George missing. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Pippen. And he's on the money with his first shot today. Pippen's got his first points in this one.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Giannis outside. James outside. Portland no good that time either. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wembanyama. Pass to Chamberlain. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Abdul-Jabbar finds Leonard. Now, here's Pippen. No good. That would have tied it. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Count it. O'Neal's got 8.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Pippen, the pass to Leonard. Pippen sets a screen for Leonard. To the middle, Abdul-Jabbar. It's blocked by Shaq. George dishes to James. Wembanyama outside. O'Neal sets the screen for Giannis. Clock at 6. Pass to James. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 5. Leonard the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's SGA. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. They double-team Chamberlain. And stolen by LeBron. Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Outside Leonard. Pass to Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Leonard. And the Bulls with another miss. The third quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers lead by 5. And we'll have the start of a fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Pippen is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, man in the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's LeBron, defended by Pippen. 5 on the clock. Here's LeBron, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard kicks to Pippen. Back to Leonard to take the lead. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got his 5th rebound in this one. James wide open. Misses the 3.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making it.
Pass to Chamberlain. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over LeBron. And a great move by SGA. SGA's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys. During that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, Allie. Oh, he flew in there. Wow.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Pippen. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Pippen's got the lead up to 1 now for Chicago. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Portland. And Wembanyama outside. Antetokounmpo fires. Jumper is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pippen with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Now George. Wembanyama sets a screen for George. And he banks the layup in.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Pippen. SGA. From 19, that one goes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
James outside. Wembanyama. It's James. Shaquille O'Neal. And it's off. Here's Chicago. They're on a 13-4 run. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. For 3. O'Neal there for the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 4. Left side out of the Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. One on Pippen.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Shoot 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Outside Leonard. SGA against James. Gilgeous-Alexander. And it doesn't go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
George. Wembanyama. It drops.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Leonard. O'Neal there for the rebound. Timeout called by Nate McMillan. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
James fires. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Here's SGA. And now they decide to foul intentionally. stops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And that could seal it at the line. He looked totally composed the entire time.
And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
Wembanyama and get the 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
LeBron James. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.